This house knew us. I decided to share this childhood story because recently, while telling it to my friends, I started remembering details that my young brain must have blocked out or something like that. When I was around 10 and my sister Lily was about 4, our parents decided to buy a bigger house since my father had started earning more. We were looking at different options, and one day, the realtor took us to a fairly decent house that met my parents' requirements. Spacious, not necessarily new, with a backyard and conveniently located in our neighborhood. From the very first glance, it seemed familiar to me, but not like I had seen it before, more like I had been there before. Inside, it smelled of old wood and dust. While our parents were talking to the realtor, Lily asked for permission to go upstairs. Once she got approval, she ran off, and I followed to make sure she didn't get into trouble or hurt herself. By the time I got upstairs, she was already standing at the end of the hallway in front of a slightly open door. "This is my room," she suddenly said. I asked, "Have you already decided which room you want?" "I just know," Lily replied and walked in. The room was half empty with only a small bed and a wardrobe in the corner. Lily suddenly walked over to the door frame and pointed at a scratched-up spot. "Did someone mark their height here, like at our house?" she asked. I looked closer. There were typical growth marks, and next to them, scratched into the wood, Lily. I was surprised. How could it be that a girl with the same name as my sister had lived here? "Mom!" she called. But when our parents arrived, she just pointed at the marks and said, "See? I told you, this is my room." We didn't buy that house. Later, our parents only looked at brand new houses in a different neighborhood and never mentioned that day again. But now that I remember everything, I feel uneasy realizing Lily definitely couldn't read back then. Could it just be a coincidence? Maybe she just memorized what her name looks like? How else can this be explained?